the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. The world famous Corey B.
Whoa.
What's going on, champ? How are you?
That's a big title.
I mean, doggy, what you did, people don't do, man. And
what I did should have been done a long time ago.
Well, walk us through it, man, because obviously I got a community of hardcore boxing fans. This is a daily boxing show where we talk boxing every morning. They call in, so they absolutely know Paulie Malignaggi. Now you're famous yourself. I believe you have about a 600,000 followers. So people know you, but they just don't know you.
I got 12 million. I got 6.2 on Facebook and 7 million on TikTok.
Shit. Call them famous for what is that? What is that, like a Range Rover you're driving in?
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's that 7 million followers. So this is Corey B to all my hardcore boxing community. This is the man with, as Canelo would call it, the cojones to walk up to Paulie Malignaggi, put the baby powder from, what was that, Friday? Next Friday?
That was from How High or Friday? It was
I think it's Friday, where Pinky put the baby powder in his hand and just smack Paulie.
With the five fingers say to the face. Smack.
So obviously you're trying to get a fight with Paulie. Is your end goal to do a pay-per-view with Paulie?
Yeah, absolutely. But here's what people don't understand. I didn't start the beef with Paulie. It wasn't me that, like, I'm not some I don't fuck, if you ever saw my content on social media, I'm not a troll. I don't ever go after nobody. I don't and no one usually comes for me because I'm a genuine guy. I have a family. I'm a nice dude, unless you disrespect me. If you disrespect me, then I'm coming for you. I was on the radio and I was just literally talking about, because I have a radio show too. I'm a morning radio show host. I do kind of what you do, but we don't talk about boxing all the time. I was on the radio and our radio stations in New York, Miami, Buffalo, Detroit, all these other cities. And Paulie was apparently either one of him or one of his friends were listening to the radio. And I was talking about how I started boxing over at Gleason's gym here in Brooklyn with Hector Roca, which is a trainer. And I was talking about I was getting good and I was feeling good about it. And I lost a lot of weight. And he called my morning show and he started running his mouth saying like, oh, you're bad for business. You TikTokers need to stop boxing. Give it up. You're a bum, this and that. And so I was offended because, like, I was a fan of Paulie. Like, I respected him. I still respect him as a fighter. I don't respect him as a person anymore. But he started running his mouth and he said, you would never have the balls to see me face to face. He said, you never had the balls. You would never be man enough to come confront me. So I said, all right, fuck it, bet. And I knew he was going to be an AC. He knew I was going to be an AC for that celebrity boxing fight. I saw him, I walked up to him, and I smacked him in the back of the neck.
Now, I couldn't find the footage, only still shots. Like, he looked like he hit you for real after that, though.
No, what he did, he can't, come on now. We all know Paulie can't do bare knuckle anymore. He broke his fists. No, but like, that's a serious thing. Like, I can joke about it all day, but we all know if you're a fan of boxing, and you can be a fan of Paulie, his hands aren't very durable anymore. You know what I mean? The guy's one of the greatest to do what he did. He's at the jab, he's probably one of the best, but he doesn't have the hands to hit somebody. You know what I mean?
But the jab is all he really needs.
Well, he didn't use it. I don't know.
I mean, no. I'm thinking. 10 steps ahead. I'm thinking just like you and Paulie, you guys are playing chess. I'm already thinking about the fight. You gotta pay for what you did in a sense. So it's like, are you going to be able to protect yourself?
Listen. I got a guard. I got two hands. He's got one. I'll be all right. He can touch me a few times with a jab, but I can move. Hey, look, my head moves. My head's on a swivel. His head don't. You've seen his last bare knuckle fight. His head don't move. You saw what Sean Porter did. All he had to do was throw over here right every time it landed because he doesn't move his head. Yeah, he's gonna touch me with a jab. If the fight, I want the fight to happen. I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard from Paulie. He's had kind of some rebuttals on Instagram saying like, watch out. But I want it to happen. Why not? The man's 41. He's kind of overweight now. Age is on my side, and the fact that I have all the footage of Paulie, I know what he does, I know what he's about. That's all on my side. Yeah, I might be new to the game and this and that. But you know what? It don't matter to me. I'm about that life.
Corey, at least you're training in Gleason's, man. They're gonna at least make sure that you're sparring the right people. I'm gonna have to call Joanne Guzman. I know he's over
Go
there.
ahead. Yeah. Ask him about me. I'm in there all the time. I'm in there. I work 6 days a week. I'm busting my ass, and I'm not some Joe Schmo. I'm not some TikToker. You think that I'm an athlete. I played baseball my whole life. I played ball in Japan. I played travel ball. Listen, if I can dodge a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, I can dodge a Paulie jab. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like I said, I'm up for it. If he wants to get it done, it can get done. He disrespected me first. I didn't even hit him that hard. You know what? There's barbers that hit people at the barber shop every day harder than I hit him in the back of the head. You know what I mean? Say what you want. He's embarrassed. He got his feelings hurt, but he should have never called the radio station. We talked to 2 million people every day in the morning, and he tried to call me out. So I did the same thing to him.
Wow. Nah, man. Listen, this is the day, and I heard Paulie say something like, these TikTokers and YouTubers, they're kind of watering down the game, where I'm a little different. This is the only sport that I watch, the sport that I love. It's given me, a career. And I think that you guys are bringing a completely different audience into the sport, which converts. Absolutely. It's converting. Absolutely. Because I've been to Logan Paul Mayweather fight. I've been to the press conference for Jake. These fans are converting. Here's the thing,
is I understand where boxers are mad. I don't think they're mad that we're coming to the game. I think they're mad that we come and take the money. Like, we get paid. We'll fight. We'll make more than a boxer makes in 2 or 3 years, which exactly. I understand. Like, you could be mad about that. Like, you worked hard, you bust your ass, you could be disgruntled. But we worked hard in a different way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We built our following. We did what we had to do to get the eyes on us. And now, I mean, having the eyes on us turns into pay-per-view buys because we can market ourselves more.
Absolutely.
And we're doing what we can do. And if we can fight, if you're hard-headed enough to be able to get into the ring and you can work 7 days a week, 6 days a week, and you can have some talent in the game, then why not? Why discredit people? If we've got the balls to do it, let us do it.
That is very, very true, man. And again, it's like I said, you're bringing an audience that is going to be willing to pay to watch you fight. It can't hurt. But you have how many months now, or is it years training?
No, I've got 2 months of sparring, and I've been doing it for 6 months now. I still got 6 months to go to my fight. So when my fight happens, I'll have a little over a year worth of training, which, I mean, like I said, not a lot, but I'm not someone that's coming in with no athletic ability. I've been an athlete. I used to fuck around with people like that, sparring, whatnot. But I've taken it serious training with Gleason's. And I don't know if you heard of Gotham Gym, but there's Gotham Gym here in New York City with people that used to fight with Paulie. Actually, the trainer I was using there, he was roommates with Paulie for the Golden Gloves one year. His name's Mike Castle. And the guy Rob that owns Gotham Gym. I've been training there for a long time too. So it's not like I'm not some chump that just comes in one day, throws one punch. I look like shit. My first day I sparred, I got fucking rocked. You know what I'm saying? I got hit real hard. And my trainer looked at me that day and he goes, because I got hit, but I stayed in it and I kept going after the guy. And he's like, you know what? You got heart. He's like, I tell you about that life. He goes, that's a plus for you. He was like, I wasn't quite sure at first because you were taking on Paulie. If you want to take on Paulie, you got to have heart. But yeah, he's like, you got some heart, so let's work.
So you have a fight scheduled already?
I'm supposed to be fighting October 10th. The whole deal is they don't know who I'm fighting yet. It was supposed to be it's with Celebrity Boxing. It's going to be in Miami. They're working on a deal, and I figured, hey, if this is the perfect opportunity, let's try to get Paulie on the loop. Let's fight. There's real beef between us. I can make, what? I know he's lost his job. So let me make him some money. You know what I mean? My guy's struggling right now. Showtime dropped him. He got dropped by Artem. Let me help him out.
Brother, I'm going to just tell you, it's not going to be an easy fight.
No, I'm not. I don't want it. I don't want it to be. I know it's not.
You're going to have to cut the ring off. Paulie can literally just use the jab. I know you don't believe that. I know you think
No, I believe that's all he has. I know he can use the jab. But I believe that I know he's got the jab, but he's got nothing else.
You know, you have to bank on, honestly, like, if I'm betting with you, I have to bank on Paulie not taking you seriously, not training.
He's not going to.
So that his timing isn't right. Because Paulie, he really, for a person, like, you've never boxed, you know? Even if you're boxing, you haven't been in competition under the lights either. So it's like, if he could get on his game, he should be able to keep you at bay just with the jab. Very similar to how he faced Sinchenko when he went to another country to win a world title for the second time.
How long ago was that, though?
Yeah, I understand, man.
We're talking about a different. But we all thought Floyd Mayweather was gonna knock out Logan Paul.
I can't lie with you. I did. I was upset that he didn't, motherfucker. I wanted him to get a body shot and get this guy out of here. I can't believe that he did not.
And Logan,
the fact that people are using that excuse.
To what he was. I was watching that fight. I was getting so upset. I was like, Logan, why aren't you? Because Floyd was coming in hands up. Why aren't you taking a step back and uppercutting? Like, why are you just throwing fucking wild shots? Like, he had so many missed opportunities to where he could have touched Floyd.
Though. Corey, he gassed. And he looked like Troy in Achilles, okay? Or whatever the fuck them. But he still gassed. So please do cardio if you're gonna fight Paulie, because that's what he has. That's his. If you're gonna check boxes, Paulie's box is the jab and cardio.
Yeah. The only reason why Logan gassed too is the first round when he threw all those fucking stupid ass punches. Like, why was he punching like that?
I mean, he went for the win. Think about it.
Like that. They had no power behind him. He was just wailing.
That's the thing. But Deontay Wilder was able to break through Bermane Stivern's guard in that second fight, right? So if Paul, I mean, I was actually impressed with Mayweather's defense on that in that barrage of punches. Like, I couldn't believe that he was able to take all those shots on the high guard while backing up and being on the ropes sometimes. I was shocked that Logan couldn't even slip one in around the guard.
It's because he wasn't throwing strong punches. He was throwing all arms. It was just goofy. It was, you know what I mean? But we can talk about that for hours. But like I said, you were right. Paulie's got the stamina, but I'm running. I'm also doing an hour of cardio a day. I'm boxing every day.
But let me ask you. Is it the money? I mean, obviously you make plenty of money having a following, but is it the lump sum that these guys are getting? Because even Logan and Jake, who are the most popular at doing this particular move that you're trying to make, they started at a certain. Their first fight wasn't Paulie Malignaggi, dog.
No, I understand that. To me, it's not a money move. I'm an athlete. And you got to understand about athletes, we're competitive. Regardless of what sport we're going to play, we can play fucking Monopoly. And if I lose, I'm going to be mad. Because I've got that competitive instinct in me. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to take on one of the best that did it. And I'm confident in my abilities. I'm confident that I still have 6 months left of training. I don't doubt myself one bit. I know how good I got in the amount of time that I've done it. And I know how much better I can get till then. And like I said, I sit in bed at night and I'll watch Paulie's old videos. I'll just sit. I got my YouTube on my television. I'll just watch Paulie's old videos, just look at it, just so it's instilled in my brain. Now,
do you have a deal with celebrity boxing? Because I'm asking myself, like, why celebrity boxing? Why not Triller or your own pay-per-view to YouTube the way that the Paul brothers did? Like, why not Dazn?
And that's where I don't want to say I screwed myself, but probably about 3 months ago is when I saw it, because like I said, I've been doing this 6 months. 3 months ago, I was like, I want to fight somebody, and I want to fight whoever. I'll sign up for celebrity boxing. So I signed up with them, and then this whole Paulie thing happened. So now I'm like, I don't have a fighter, so let's try to make this happen. But if I'm under contract, you know what I mean? So I did sign a contract with them to fight with them in October.
I'm trying to get Paulie on.
Yeah, call him up.
I mean, he just responded to me, but he's basically saying that he doesn't know what this is yet, and
Yeah, he know. You know why? Because his neck's in the back. He can't respond, but his neck's in the back of my trunk. I still got his neck. Tell him he wants his neck back to come see me. Oh, Paulie the meatball. Hey, tell you what, he better hit the gym, because when I picked him up, he was feeling a little heavy.
So wait a minute, we didn't get to see you pick him up. So you
didn't see the other video? So what?
You gotta send me the
me.
video. Send me the video because I only see it gets cut after he chases you, and you just see
No,
his
so I
anger in his
I
face.
cut that one because on TikTok they wouldn't let me post the rest of it because of violence. So I just posted it real quick on Instagram too. But there's a part 2 that I posted where he comes at me. I'm laughing. I thought it was fucking hilarious. He comes at me all mad and red. He puts his arms up like he's gonna tackle me. So I went low, and then I picked him up, and he starts putting his hand around my neck. So he's up in the air. Paulie's not 6 foot tall. He's about 6 feet in the air. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. It is what it is. Also, everyone was like, you had security guards with you. I'm not Jake Paul. I don't have security. That was security for the event. They weren't even near me till I picked them up. I'll show you the video.
I don't know, man. I think you're going to have to make him a believer. He says, man, I'd literally beat this guy with both hands down. And I'd only use my left. I beat him. So what the fuck are we really doing here?
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like an excuse.
Honestly, listen, Corey.
Like if I beat him, that's an excuse.
Corey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm riding with my boxer.
That's fine.
I got you on the show, but I believe Paulie at 40. Listen, if George Foreman could win a world title at 40, fucking Paulie could beat, a TikToker.
Did George Foreman take time off boxing? Did he stop training?
Hell yeah, he took time off. He came back fat, man, and still won a world title. He came back with a stomach versus Michael Moore and won a world title.
Are you comparing George Foreman to fucking Paulie Malignaggi?
Listen, let me tell you something, Corey. There was a time when I started this, and maybe Paulie was a running joke on this show where I'm like, oh, this guy can't punch. But when he went to the Ukraine, okay, for short money, his promoter shitted on him. Golden Boy did not bid. He lost the purse bid, had to go to the Ukraine to fight for a vacant title, and he fucking won with a jab. Yeah, I started respecting you. Listen, one time, dudes like me who make a living off of talking boxing, we can be an asshole and say, I got lucky and won that world title. But 2 times? Oh no, man, that shit is skill.
I got the balls. I'll step in there with him. If he wants to do it, you know what? And this all sounds like an excuse. It's fine, y'all. You only use my left hand. Say what you want, do what you want. I'm down about the life. Like I said, I've been training. I've been getting hit in the face.
How old are you?
Let's do it.
How old are you? You look very young.
I'm 32.
Okay, so not that. He's you in his bracket.
Hey, I ain't been hit in the face as many times as he's been hit in the face. I got more durability at this point in time. Like I said, man, we saw what happened with Artem. You can't deny what happened in his last couple fights. We all saw how it ended. We all saw the body shot that he went down for.
That's bare knuckle. That's a little different. That's like a street fight, man.
What about when Sam beat him with the fucking body shot? He went down like a stack of bricks. It is what it is. He's gonna say, he's not worth it. He's not this.
Said that. He said, nah, bro, I'm gonna smack the shit out of this dude. He said, you set that up lovely though. You hit and ran knowing security would be there.
Oh, give me a fucking break. I sat there and wait. You know what? He had every chance to hit me. Why didn't he hit me?
I don't want him to hit you in the street, man. He need to jump
on
this show.
He spits on people. That's all he does is spit.
Yo, are you Italian by any man? Like you?
I'm Polish and Italian. They call me a woplock.
I can hear the Italian in you. This is actually. There's a storyline here, man. I don't know why he's not biting. I mean, the
storyline is him picking on people, man. He needs to stop picking on people. Let people live their fucking life. Come after me, bull. You know what? You come after me, I'm gonna go through with it. Here's the thing: you can beat me all you want, but I'm gonna be right there going through it. I got the balls, baby.
Oh shit! He said, "Yo, let me get this one. Text me when you land so I could be there."
Who's he talking to?
So I can be there. Oh, I'm gonna tell you what he said. He says I had to make sure I'm not bothering him with this because I didn't know if he was offended because of the situation.
Hey, what does he got to do? He ain't got shit to do. He ain't got a job.
Stop it. You kidding me? Paulie is accomplished. You kidding me? Dude, you want this fight bad, bro. This is not any...
But hey, listen, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about him as a person right now. He ain't doing shit. He ain't got shit going on. He's accomplished. I know what he did. It's fine. But that don't give you right to be a shithead.
He got old money. He don't got to do nothing right now. He got old money, bro.
That goes away real fast. What he got, a 1999 Ferrari?
Damn, bro, you rich dudes. Look at you coming for his Ferrari, man. I wish I had a Ferrari.
Hey, listen, if he makes this happen, if he makes this fight happen, I might get you one.
He says, I would need one fucking hand to beat this guy. I was beating full-fledged pros with one hand. So what do you think would happen with? That's what I'm fucking telling them, Paulie. That's what I'm telling them, dude.
What happened? What? Okay.
Listen, he beat.
All right, listen.
Yeah, but you're talking about at the end of his career. You also have to factor in that you've never had one. So he's still like, it's just like
it doesn't matter.
It's just like if he came into your world. Well, he doesn't have your fan base. He doesn't know how to do a TikTok video. That's not his thing.
Work. Listen, man, you can't.
And even if he put in the work, Corey, even if he put in the work, he wouldn't get to your level.
You can't discount and discredit work ethic. If someone's got the amount of work ethic they need, if someone's got the amount of drive they need, if someone's got athletic ability, if someone can take a fucking punch, hey, you can't. You know what? Doubt me all you want.
Nah, I'm not doubting you.
Don't bother me.
I'm not doubting you. I just want you to take the Paul route. You know, everybody knows me. I never want a fighter to get discouraged, and that's what could happen if you lose your first fight. You need to take another TikToker on first.
If I lose my first fight, if I lose my first fight, it's the Paulie Malignaggi. I don't give a fuck. So what?
I mean, see, you're thinking like a businessman.
Hey. You know what they're gonna say? You know what they're gonna say? Who's the guy with the balls that stepped in there with a 2-time world champion? I'm gonna be like, me, bitch.
I hear you, man. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell Paulie. I literally text. I said, Paulie, jump on him, man. This is free money. Let's make this fight. Honestly, my money's on Paulie. You got to make us all a believer. I'm a boxing guy first. I got to ride with him. You know, his jab took him. Right. His jab made him a 2-time world champion. So you would have to, like, really, really show us
his jab and this look right here.
Yo, you are funny, though. I see why you got the following. Listen, Corey B, it looks like he's not going to get on. Give everybody this social media, and we'll keep trying, man. If we can set it back up, we will.
You can see the slap heard around the world at the Corey B on TikTok or I am Corey B on Instagram.
All right, brother. Thank you for hopping on, and we appreciate you. All right.
All right, my guy.
There you have it, man. Corey B.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.